we are aligned, we are working together, we share the same strategic assessment on Arctic security, and this is why the threat of additional tariffs for security reasons is simply wrong. If we are now plunging into a dangerous downward spiral between allies, this would only embolden the very adversaries we are both so committed to keeping out of the strategic landscape. Later this week, leaders will meet to discuss our response at the European Council. We are at a crossroads. Europe prefers dialogue and solutions, but we are fully prepared to act, if necessary, with unity, urgency and determination. We will work with the United States and all partners on wider Arctic security. In particular, I believe we should use our defence spending surge on Arctic-ready equipment and strengthen our security arrangement with partners such as the UK, Canada, Norway, Iceland and others. A thriving single market, one that can do business in different markets and can compete with the security of the Arctic region. And on this we are not only aligned.
Continuous threat to the rules-based order.
The geopolitical challenges Europe is facing sometimes seems daunting. Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine, the international rules-based order being undermined, core alliances being questioned. But the European Union will come out of this stronger, more resilient and more sovereign. For this to happen, our response must have three components: a Europe of principles, a Europe of protection, and a Europe of prosperity. All these three dimensions are being tested in the current moment of transatlantic relations. This House could not be more timely. First, we are united around the principles of international law, territorial integrity and national sovereignty. Second, we are united in full support and solidarity with the Kingdom of Denmark and with Greenland. Only they, Denmark and Greenland, can decide on their future. Third, we recognize that there is a shared transatlantic interest in peace and security in the Arctic, notably working through NATO. Fourth, further tariffs would undermine transatlantic relations and are incompatible with the EU-US agreement. Fifth, we stand ready to defend ourselves, our member states, our citizens, our companies against any form of coercion. And the European Union has the power and the tools to do so.
Merci. But let me be clear. Greenland belongs to its people. No threat or tariffs will change that. Sovereignty is not for trade. The European Union stands without doubt with Greenland and the Kingdom of Denmark in defence of their territorial integrity and sovereignty. Saturday's remarks by President Trump create a situation we haven't experienced before. Our response must be to remain calm, hold our ground and act in unity. The EU is a close and reliable partner to Greenland. our cooperation is delivering real results, especially in education, skills and sustainable development. The European Commission challenges resolute on climate action and centred on the people who live in the region. In this effort, we stand by Greenland and the Kingdom of Denmark. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup, Madame la Haute Représentante.
I think it's sad and totally absurd that we have an American president who's blackmailing the rest of us, trying to get a piece of land or buy it through threats. It's a new low, so to speak. My message today will be that let's stand together, let's put pressure back on the US, of course, and this is absolutely, totally not we will never back down. So that's my message, and I will try to see that we all stick together in this issue because, as I said, this is a new low.
Yeah, my position is that under no circumstances should more tariffs be the way forward. Having said that, then it's obvious that more tariffs will hurt both the European economy and the American economy, and the threats that we are facing right now towards both the Kingdom of Denmark and also the side effects for the European economy, the transatlantic relationship. Taking that into account, of course, we shouldn't rule out any answers from the European community to the situation that we are facing. We'll insist on trying to seek the dialogue. We do not want to escalate this, but of course, if others keep on escalating, then there will need to be a European answer at some point, and I'm looking forward to discuss that with my colleagues today.
The next number of days are really crucial when it comes to the EU-US relationship, and there's not an hour to spare. It's absolutely important that intensive diplomatic efforts are put underway to try and de-escalate an extraordinarily dangerous economic situation. We all know that tariffs are bad for the Irish economy, they're bad for the European economy, they're bad for the US economy as well. But this is now deeper than that also. This has the potential to cause a spiral of destabilising actions that could have dire consequences.